Bob, I just inherited some money and I want to know if there are any tax consequences involved.
Well, as a general rule, the money that you receive as a beneficiary is tax free. Now, that doesn't mean there aren't any taxes involved anywhere along the line. For instance, when a person dies, the government wants to know what the size of the estate was, and if it's a certain size in the high $1 million range, there might be what's called an estate tax. Estate tax is a snapshot of what you owned on the date of your death, and if it's over a certain amount, the federal government and your state government may impose a tax. If it's smaller than that, there will be no tax due for estate tax purposes. Then there's also a tax for any income that may be earned while the estate is pending. So if the estate is pending for 2 years and your executor has invested that money, or there are stocks and bonds that are increasing in value, there could be some income there. And likewise, your executor would also file some income taxes they call fiduciary returns for any income that was earned during the pendency of the estate. Then once the net gets to you, as a general rule, there is no tax consequence to you. So if you receive $100,000 from the estate, there probably is not a tax consequence to you. There is, however, a very small exception to that rule, and that's when you inherit assets that there have been some tax deferment on any interest paid on those IRAs, annuities, savings bonds. The government doesn't tax you while you own them. It does, however, tax you when you liquidate them. So there are a few instances where you might inherit an asset like an annuity or an IRA or savings bonds, where the attorney for the estate should tell you that you should consult with a CPA of your choice to determine whether or not there are any income tax consequences to you because of that particular type of asset you inherited. But otherwise, as a general rule, most of the time when you receive money from an estate, it is tax free.